Do you feel overwhelmed by your finances, struggling to pay your bills? Every month, you work 2 jobs, but at the end of the month, you still don't have enough money to cover everything, and you're falling deeper and deeper into debt? I know what that's like. After a 15-year marriage, I found myself divorced and alone, a single mom of 3 kids, and the cost of living had literally doubled and in some cases tripled. That my house was 3 times the price it was when I was single, and I had to start all over buying a new house after the divorce. I lost half of the assets I had going into the marriage, and now I come out of the marriage with more obligations, double the cost of living, and my paycheck just wasn't keeping up with inflation. On top of that, the house that I bought, I discovered a bunch of things that had to be fixed. I had a shower that was leaking and found out that the people that installed the drain before I bought the house had not sealed it properly, and so it had leaked down to the lower shower, so both bathrooms had to be gutted and replaced. I had siding that had to be replaced because rainwater had gotten in behind into the backer board and was rotting the side of the house. And I literally had to have everything replaced. Like, I had so many things hit in that side. On top of that, one night I had just dropped my kids off and was driving home when I got T-boned. My van was completely totaled. It broke the axle. It threw me across 6 lanes of traffic into oncoming traffic. I hit, thankfully it was a parked car. They were looking to turn, so there wasn't, it could have been a whole lot worse, but airbags deployed. I mean, the whole thing was totaled, and thank God my kids weren't in the car. But I had to now buy another vehicle. On top of that, I had just one thing after another, unexpected expenses. And here I am, a single mom, trying to make it on a single income and side jobs, extra jobs. I just couldn't make it work. Now, at the time, the only reason I was staying afloat was I had alimony and child support, but it was only for a short period of time. And I had to figure out how I was going to literally triple my income, or I couldn't make it. So in desperation, I started buying these online courses. They promise that you can make, $5,000 or you can make $10,000 a month. Take you in 6 months, you should be making, all this. I racked up credit card. I actually ended up racking up 2 credit cards, trying to make this work. And they were 0% cards, and it was all great for that year that I was trying to, build this system, try that system. But after accumulated $60,000 to $70,000 in debt with these courses that didn't work, or I had minimal success with, certainly nothing like what the sales rep said I'd be making, I felt discouraged. I was in despair. I'm like, what am I going to do? I'm freaking out. I'm laying up awake at night trying to think, well, can I just not pay groceries this week? Can I just get my groceries the last 2 weeks before I go shopping? Do I have enough canned goods? Where can I cut back? I tried everything I could, taking care of myself, just always taking care of everybody else, because I couldn't make it. And it just perpetuated that feeling of unworthiness, because, in my marriage, I was always told I was worthless because all I had was a high school education. Well, my ex has a really good job. The only reason you stayed, he used to tell my kids, the only reason she stays with me is because I make all this money and she doesn't. And so it was a real struggle. And in desperation, I called out to God. I'm like, what am I supposed to do? And that is when I ran across an ad for another make money online thing. And there's all kinds of them. I tried just about everything, but this one was talking about something different. This one, you didn't have to put a lot of money into it. And you just make a few videos and Amazon pays you. And I'm like, really? And it was $100, well, 97 bucks. And I thought, he's not asking for another credit card to be racked up in order to try this out. I thought, well, okay, I'll try one more thing. And to my amazement, it actually worked. It wasn't another gimmick that you pay money for and you get into it and you discover, you either have to put a lot more money into it or anything. This wasn't like that. It really was as simple as that. I had to qualify to be able to be part of that program with Amazon, but it was easy to do because I already had a YouTube channel. In 5 days, I got qualified. My channel had enough engagement, Amazon like that. There's a lot of things they look for. And so I qualified with that, and I started making videos. In that first month, I did like 20 little product review videos, and oh my gosh, I made 90 bucks on that. I'm like, what? And I kept making money every month. And it's one of those things where you just start small and you just build over time and it grows. And some of the folks in our community, it's not just something you do by yourself. You can join this community, and I became part of that community, and it's really exciting. Our mentor has been doing this for a while, and he's done a lot of things to be able to teach us how to make money online passively. You just do different things, and you build it off of social media, and it's really neat. I've seen people in our group make $10,000 over last Christmas, and just with this program and other things. Other people have made like $50,000 on some of the other things that he teaches you how to do. And so I am just really excited to be part of this community where I'm seeing people's lives really change. It's not just, for some people, it's just a side income, because it all depends on how much you want to put in time-wise to build these things. But I see other people that are literally replacing their full-time income with this system. And so I'm very excited about it, and I'm excited to be able to share these opportunities with you and ways that you can literally change your life. You don't have to continue to work a soul-sucking job, trading time at work in your children's childhood for a job that leaves you nowhere. It doesn't pay your bills, or maybe it does pay your bills, but it doesn't give you the sense of fulfillment in your life. And so all I can say is I'm very excited to be starting this Creative Profits Academy to encourage other entrepreneurs and other busy parents, single moms, any individuals who just want to learn how to generate some extra income. Or perhaps maybe you just really want to get deep into this and replace your full-time job. Anything's possible. You just have to take that first step to get started. And I look forward to getting to hear your story someday. Your story of seeing lives change because you made the decision, the step to do something for yourself, to something that will change your life so that you can impact the next generation.